For example, the All-Star JR issue, right? People say, well, dog, you keep on talking about they jumped him and robbed him. You motherfucking right.
Right.
You saying you want them to go to jail. If JR in jail, I was in the penitentiary for 17 years, from 92 to 2009. I didn't get the memo I was supposed to be afraid of no nigga. I didn't do shit wrong to him. Well, he don't even know Street Lord Juan. Man, motherfuck Street Lord Juan. He ain't my big homie.
Look, though, but even with you and Peasy, you don't think that shit could be put aside?
So listen,
y'all was good at what.
let me tell you about Peasy. Y'all ready? Everybody take a deep breath with me. Look at this
Nigga on some bullshit. What up, though? Y'all know what it is. You're not tuned into another episode of Everybody Has a Voice podcast, brought to you live from Farm Boy Studios, sponsored by Vivian's Barbecue. It's your boy, Worldwide Wall Street.
It's your boy Q.
Boy E.
E Blanco.
And y'all see what it is, man. We had to bring him back. We got the one and only Dawgface in the building.
What up, though?
And then came back growling this motherfucker time. That nigga been on the run so hard, he came back growling.
Yeah,
What's happening with y'all feel?
What's up, man?
going on?
All's well, bro. I'm happy to be here again.
Good to have you,
This
bro.
this is really where I started my whole rude journey, because I decided when I came here, that I left here, I decided I'm just gonna say fuck everybody and just go crazy.
What made you say
That was a whole year ago too.
Yeah, it was just the vibe of
It's a year ago, right now.
Hey, this bitch look different too, don't it?
Yeah, it was just
it ain't
the
look
vibe
like
of
it
the
ain't look
collective.
like this in here.
No, y'all changed it around. It's the money
Yeah.
flowing. It's the money flowing.
We've been on the grind, man. We've been on the
It
grind,
was just
man.
the vibe of what was going on here. You know what I'm saying? The conversation as it was unfolding, I was like, man, shit, man, fuck all this shit. I'm just to go ape shit. I was already going ape shit, but I just decided just to be directly rude about everything without giving a fuck about nothing.
Did it pay off?
Yeah, kind of.
So when you said that, was you freestyling shit, or did you kind of have it like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do? Did you have an idea, or did you just freestyle it?
I mean, everything. So I don't script anything. What I say is what I say. How the interview goes is based on the interviewers. That's how it's gonna go, because I'm an open book. I'm willing to talk about anything. So how it goes, how deep it goes, how direct I am, I vibe off of the person who's interviewing me.
Okay.
Or the persons
That makes sense.
who's interviewing me. It's whatever. Ain't none of this shit is script. This shit just is what it is. If you ask me, if you know me, you already know. If you ask me a certain question, you know I'm gonna come a certain way. You know what it is. You hear me? So I'll back off if I sense that the interviewers don't really want to get into a certain subject. I'll back off. Or generally speaking, I just let the interviewer guide me.
Yeah.
And whatever you let me know what you're willing to talk about and how far you're willing to go. I just vibe off. You got to be able to read the room.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people don't want to go triple X. Some people just want to go PG with it. Some people have friends and associations that I might not be congruent with. They might want to touch on it, but they don't want me to go ape shit because that might be their man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they got to ask me about it, because to not ask me about it is kind of is to be neglectful of your
Or what's going
responsibility
on.
to the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you seen yourself being where you at now, from last year to now?
I seen this over a decade ago. It's just the space wasn't available a decade ago. So I knew that. I knew that I was going to be here eventually, and in my mind, I was a tad bit frustrated starting a couple of years ago, because I knew the impact that my voice was having, and I knew what I knew where I should have been. I knew where I should have been, but I couldn't understand why certain forces, where certain things wasn't coming, where the planets wasn't aligning for me. But I now know that I'm in the rooms that I'm not where I should have. Where I am now, I should have been there 2-3 years ago. But there were people in this city
that was blocking you,
who was blocking me and was calling people when they saw me moving around in the YouTube space. They were calling people who knew people, trying to prevent me,
like blackballing you.
Yeah, it's blackballing,
blackballing,
gatekeeping.
You went through with 50, went through with Herb now.
Yeah, and that's why when I kicked it with Murder and 50 and all them boys, like you remember, because me, 50, and Murder, we all cancers.
And
Know
me,
what
I'm a
saying?
cancer too.
Yeah, so they're like, I talked to all of them like, man, you next. Everybody's been saying.
But why you feel like they was blackballing you though?
Because that's what Detroit does. Detroit is a barrel of crab in the bucket ass niggas. Nobody wants to see a motherfucker win. And especially when it comes to somebody who they can't control. They can't control me. You know what I'm saying? And so what's happening now is, to answer your question specifically and directly, is that the rappers are trying to take over podcasting. The rappers are trying to take over and control and influence how podcasting goes, just like they did with rap. They trying to put a web around this shit, and they trying to insert themselves into podcasting so as they can control it. They trying to buy the blogs, like literally offering motherfuckers $5,000-$10,000 for their blog pages. They're trying to buy the interview platforms, like literally trying to give you $10,000-$15,000, and then I run your shit. I'm the one who dictates who you interview, and I'm the one who dictates by script what you ask a motherfucker, so as they can control media, right? So that's what's happening here. So these niggas, the rappers, I call them the pod rappers. The pod rappers are getting into podcasting for the sole purpose of trying to control and influence this medium. Just like they control rap, they trying to control the podcast. Because they know they can use their celebrity status and niggas gonna gravitate towards them because they already have a fan base because they rappers. That's why I call them pod rappers. Most of the pod rappers are the rappers who are on the south side of their careers. Their careers going down, because if you lit, you ain't got time for no podcast. You ain't got time for no streaming, none of that shit if you already lit. Because you're getting paid off just
Being
So with the controversy that's going on, based off of what you just said, with like niggas being cool with certain niggas, so certain people have to stay quiet or try to stay out of it when interviewing and shit. Mm-hmm. How do you maneuver around that when you know like this nigga cool with such and such, but y'all got some shit going on, but he podcasting or he interviewing, whatever you consider it, so he's still gonna interview you because this is what he do.
if you're operating in this space, you have to be true and genuine to yourself. If you're a podcaster, see, a lot of these niggas trying to still be cool. I don't want to. I'm podcasting, but I'm not like them niggas. No, nigga, you asking questions, you interviewing niggas, you gossiping like everybody else, motherfucker. You want to know.
You're a journalist.
The whole purpose of being a podcast, of having a podcaster, or having a podcast, or being a podcaster, and especially if you have an interview platform, the whole purpose of that is to ask people questions and to try to get the most out of the interview that you possibly can. If you're going to ask Charleston White the same thing that he asked Charleston White, what we already heard that before.
Yeah.
Right. The purpose is to get the most out of the interviewee that you can.
Yeah.
Right. And so when it comes to, and I didn't forget your question, brother, but when it comes to, don't interview me. Don't ask me shit about a motherfucker who you know I'm gonna go crazy about. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
Because if you ask me, I'm gonna be myself. And so then you gotta decide whether you like it or not. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask me how I feel about something, I'm gonna tell you how. I'm not gonna pull no punches.
Ain't gonna dumb your shit down.
No, why would I? I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Niggas don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on shit. I'm on that. And it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me flip that in another way. Because let's say, for instance, somebody you fuck with, one of your mans, deal with somebody that you got a certain conflict with. Do you feel like
That ain't my man. I'm a robber. I didn't park niggas before.
I mean,
if you fucking with somebody,
I mean, I think
if
I
you're
think-
my man, you ask me.
for sure, go ahead.
If you my man and I'm on that with a nigga and you fucking with a nigga who I'm on that with, you not my man. I'm sorry. We can be cool, but you not my man. I know there's limitations to relationships.
That's why I was going with that. Because okay,
you not my man though.
You speaking on that?
Cool,
If it's
but
my
you ain't
man and there's some shit on some real shit, of course, that's hands down. Ain't no in between.
I'm gonna let you answer your own question. Y'all family. This ain't just no podcast.
Exactly.
Motherfucker got a problem with him. Rap nigga, whatever nigga. If it's a real issue.
Yeah, of course, there's a real issue, but I'm saying
you got to ride with the team.
I'm only asking you this and motherfuckers that I ain't even ask you about no real issue. I'm asking you about some shit that I see as superficial issues. Let me say that first.
I mean,
Cause I'm a nigga, I'm not gonna even ask you on no camera about nothing that I think is a real issue on some street shit or some shit that should be handled off camera. I'm talking about a superficial issue or a rap issue or some internet shit. You know what I'm saying?
well, I mean, the whole thing is, if you have a job to do, like you guys have interviewed people I don't like.
Exactly.
That's none of my business.
So
Y'all have a business.
That's what I'm
model.
getting at. That's what I'm.
No,
that's,
I watch the shit.
For sure.
business.
For sure.
I be watching this shit. I be waiting for niggas to say something slick.
Fuck out.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, but I'm asking from that point, dog. You like on
That's how you
that
be
point.
tapping that motherfucker.
I ain't going against the grain on nothing. You know what I mean?
So listen, y'all. You got listen. So listen. In this business, you can't be thin skinned. And you have to understand, niggas grown. Niggas trying to build platforms.
Yeah.
So if you interviewing somebody that I don't like, you've interviewed several people I don't like. I never call. I call him. I call his ass quick. You know what I'm saying? I haven't called him about anybody, about anything, because you guys are running the business model here, and it's not my concern.
And that's all.
You know, if a motherfucker says something I don't like, I'll address it. If not, I don't give a fuck. I watch y'all shit. When I go on platforms, I shout. And listen, y'all have interviewed people I don't like at all. But when I've been on the biggest platforms, No Jumpers, the motherfucking academics, and Tony Yayo and them show the real, I shout y'all out, knowing that it's a possibility niggas gonna go check y'all out and see that y'all interviewing a nigga I don't like.
And I'm gonna say this for a reason. I'm gonna say this for a reason. And I'm gonna get it off my chest.
Uh-huh.
And I don't do no messy shit. But I'm gonna say this just because I got you here, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
When we first had you, I respectfully so asked you to leave stuff out because of a certain
did.
relationship I had
You
or
did.
respect I had for somebody.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, me and you had no personal friendship before that.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so let's say this, right? I had never met you before.
Exactly.
I know him, right? So I never met you before. So you did say, okay, listen, bro, before we even started, it was a pre-interview, right? We're gonna stay away from X, Y, and Z. And is there anything you want to stay away from? You asked me that. I'm like, no, you can ask me anything. You're like, okay, well, out of respect for X, Y, and Z, and I know him, blah, blah, blah. So we ain't gonna touch on that. All's well. And it just was what it was. You know? And the name came up, and I still didn't go ballistic.
For sure.
Because
for
you
sure.
asked me.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at. That was my whole round of questions. It's a two-parted question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you stand on that out of respect for somebody else if they ask you, look, dog, I don't talk about this. That's, you know what I mean? We deal with each other some type of, you know what I mean?
So listen, bro, I get paid.
Just said don't ask.
I get paid.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not gonna ask you about nothing, but I mean,
No,
if a,
feel like, fuck 'em.
I'm an open book.
ain't
So
gonna lie.
listen, if you're paying me to talk and to have a conversation with me, and you say, okay, I want to stay away from X, Y, and Z,
that's
I'm
your
gonna
loss.
stay away from it. If you don't want to hear you might not want to hear my perspective about what happened between Lando and Rocky Bad. You might not want to know about that. You might be cool with Rocky's dad. And you might not want to talk about it, even though he called me and told me that everything I was saying was right.
I ain't know nothing about it till I seen it on your show.
But it is what it is. But yeah, it is. A motherfucker from overseas just gave me $35,000 just to interview me, and the interview don't come out until July. So you ask me what you want to ask me, and I'll answer what you want to ask.
For sure.
But if you ask me about a particular thing, right, you stay away from the shit that you want me to talk about.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm not going. If you ask me about it, I'm not finna do too much of that huddling with you about shit. If you say, okay, dog, I know you had an issue with X, Y, and Z, I ain't gonna bring X, Y, Z up because sometimes I don't need you to ask me a question. I'll segue myself and talk about certain things. But if you ask me, let's stay away from that because that's my baby mama,
Cousin,
sister,
whatever.
cousin, auntie, brother. I'll stay away from this shit. I'll make a conscious decision. But if you ask me about it, if you fuck up, it's on.
Throughout all that, I'm gonna ask you a little something. Throughout
Let's go, doggy.
Throughout all that bullshit that was actually going on the internet, do you see yourself being cool with niggas in the future?
No.
No.
Because I ain't looking for no friends. And the journey I'm on doesn't require any partners. It doesn't require me to have any partners. No, once you say certain shit to me, it's stuck like that. You know what I'm saying? Once it goes past, once nigga get to put my address on the floor, my nigga, once nigga get to talking about my wife and my kids and all that other kind of shit and post my address, once I see you liking another nigga, I just went to court. I just literally went to court Friday for the Jay O'Neal situation.
I've seen that.
I just went to court
I've
Friday
seen
for that shit. And nigga testified on me, everything. You know what I'm saying? I was able to shake that shit and avoid the severest part of what he was trying to do. Once I see you liking a nigga, listen, I'm the kind of nigga is, if I see you liking a post that a nigga make about me, I'm not fucking with you no more. Cause you know what the fuck going on. It's like if a nigga say, man, I ain't fucking with QQ, blah, blah, blah. And I like it. And you saying, you looking at the shit like, what
that nigga saying
what's up with Doggy?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you know he's talking about me. It ain't like you don't know.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
a nigga digging at me. I'm not gonna do no whole shit like that.
Yeah, if you're gonna stay out of it, then stay out of it.
They say that's the nigga's problems in Detroit. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But he. No, when I see you, bitch, I'm busting you in your face, hoe ass nigga.
Let me ask you this though, Doggy. Is it a line between just trolling the internet shit and street shit? Because, okay, it's been a lot of shit you did and it's been trolling. I found it hilarious. But it's been some shit that you said, and I'm like, nah, Doggy's pushed the limit.
So
Doggy shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying?
So watch this, right? Trolling is when you are commentating or gossiping about somebody in a negative way that you don't have a personal relationship with, right? Like what 6ix9ine was doing with the boys in Chicago, right? On the old block shit, that's trolling because he doesn't know them. He has no personal relationship with them. So he's speaking about them just based on his observation of what's going on with them, right? It's like All-Star J.R. say, oh, he was trolling them niggas. That's not trolling. That's me talking about a situation that I actually lived through.
Yeah.
That's not trolling. Trolling is when you speaking on some shit from afar and just giving your opinion about some shit and making fun of a nigga. Right? Trolling is not when niggas try to jump me and rob me, I grab their gun and shoot they bitch ass down to the ground. That's not trolling. That's me talking about some shit I actually went through and lived through. So there's got to be a definition. So when niggas said, well, Doggy went too far, that's because I don't get on the internet and complain about what a nigga do to me.
Right.
You had Al Nuke here. Al Nuke took my wife's address, my wife's phone number, and put it online, and told niggas to call my wife, tell my wife I was cheating.
You sent me that.
That ain't nigga. So I don't complain about it.
Well, let me clarify what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about shit that you've been to jail. You come from a certain background.
Right.
I'm talking about things that could incriminate somebody or some shit along those lines.
Once it hit the wire, I'm talking about it. I don't give a fuck. Once that shit hit that wire, if you want to keep your crime secret, keep your crime secret then. Don't talk about it. Don't be online, flashing, whatever. If it hit the wire, I'm going to talk about it. See, niggas try to pigeonhole the motherfucker and niggas try to restrict the motherfucker. Don't talk about this. Well, I'm going to talk about it. Like, for example, the All-Star JR issue, right?
You the spokesperson. for
People
him, right?
say...
I mean, his voice, sorry.
Yeah, people say, well, dog, you keep on talking about they jumped him and robbed him. You motherfucking right. Right? Well, you saying you want them to go to jail. If JR in jail, you don't get no gun. You don't get no shooting. You don't get none of that without that nigga being
Jumped on
and robbed. It's on camera, right? The whole gun shit is on camera, or you don't have that. Everything is on camera. He locked up, and these niggas made statements. But niggas in Detroit are tucking their tail when it comes to supporting him. Niggas in Baton Rouge ain't tucking their tail.
Hell no.
Niggas in Houston ain't tucking their
made
tail.
statements, though?
And everybody knows that them niggas was dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
Niggas trying to create a narrative, spin a narrative like JR was struggling over a bitch, when that's not true.
He was out
Him
eating.
and old girl broke up in 2021. And she met Jay Prince Jr. in 2023. Between 21 and 23, she dated 4 or 5 niggas, including Future, including a couple of NBA players. Right. And JR never had an issue with any of those guys. They was co-parenting. So to answer your question, I ain't forget Wall Street. So what's too far? Once that shit hit the public domain, I'm gonna talk about it. Period.
But
That's different, doggy. That's like
So
that's on the national level right there.
Give me. You talking about the Blade Icewood shit? Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, I can go with that one. I can go with that one. I can go with that one.
Since when you be around the bush?
That may be a crime that somebody can still go to jail for. So why would you get on the internet and mention that? And you might wake the police up. You might open up a cold case by mentioning that.
You think that's a cold case?
We know it ain't in the street, my nigga, but why would you still get on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's because...
Dog got acquitted on that shit.
No, Lil Larry locked up for Blade murder.
Oh, I thought he was locked up for the 35 years he had. He got
2 cases.
Okay.
He got
The
2
Amalam
cases.
shit too, right?
Yeah, he got found guilty. So people are listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah, he got
and I'm leading
co-defended
them.
on
I
it.
said he got found not guilty of it, but he didn't. But the fact of the matter is, who paid for his attorney? Who been writing him? Who been sending him money? If me and him get into it, and something happened to him, that's your man, right? If I do something to him, they don't expect for you to pay for my attorney.
Fuck no. I still, it's just we agree to disagree.
No, I ain't disagreeing with you. I'm saying, oh, you asking me, well, dog, why would you put that out there?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody want to know. Everybody want to know. Niggas been dying to know. Niggas been dying to hear it. You can say I'm wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
we agree to disagree. You can have your position, I got my position. That's what men do. I don't give a, you know what I mean? I'm sure you don't give a fuck out about, you know what I mean? Respectfully so.
Yeah, so the whole thing is, once shit, niggas get to playing games. Niggas take my address, put it on the floor.
I don't agree with that at all either.
Yeah, nigga.
I ain't gonna sit up here and act like that's cool.
See, here's the whole thing. So let me be specific with you, since he don't even know Street Lord Juan. Man, motherfuck Street Lord Juan. He ain't my big homie. I was in the penitentiary for 17 years, from 92 to 2009. I didn't get the memo I was supposed to be afraid of no nigga. I didn't do shit wrong to him. He was mad at me because I spoke on Royce the 5'9". He was mad at me because I spoke on Days Loaf. You already heard these niggas say that, right? I didn't do nothing to that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. That nigga was the one who did the deep dive research and got my address and gave it to Al Nuke, and Al Nuke put my address on the floor where my kids live at. Them niggas doing all manners of whole shit, but you don't hear me complaining about it. All you hear me is just going crazy. You don't know what the go crazy is all about, because I'm not online saying I'm the devil. He did this, he did that. Fuck them niggas. And if they don't like what I'm saying, I'm available. I am. I truly am.
You available?
I'm available. I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Listen, once it's up, it's up. And
I mean,
certain
and
words you can't come back from.
And that's why I stand on what you
I know as a man, it's certain shit that a nigga say that nigga can't come back from. I'm at the point of no return with some of these niggas.
And that's all I give them. If
I
you stand
see
on that,
them,
it is what it is.
If I see them, I'm a spit in their face. I ain't even gonna sock them, because I don't got no respect for these niggas. These niggas is hoes. I'm gonna treat them and handle them like hoes. That's what I'm gonna do.
And you standing on your standing, that's all they get, you know what I mean? It is what it is. How can a motherfucker be mad at that? You know what I mean?
No, a nigga do all kinds of shit to me. It's just fought a case. I just fought a case for a nigga that all these niggas fuck with. They cheering this nigga. They want this nigga to prosecute me. Yeah, prosecuting. I done sent you shit with niggas like, yeah, we want him to go back to the MDOC. Put that number back on his back.
Like
we can't
that,
wait till he goes to court.
that statement right there, my nigga. That's something I would never. Like, how could you even?
But they
like, come on.
And listen, so niggas, so what's happening is niggas throwing rocks and hat in their hands. Niggas doing all manners of niggas. Listen, niggas calling the police on me.
I don't give a fuck how much I don't like you. I'm not gonna never say send him back to India. That's sucker shit.
So watch this.
That's 3 feet in the dirt.
This is what niggas don't know. I've been back in Detroit. I left New York and came here, right? When niggas found out I was in Detroit, right? My lawyer has had 4 or 5 phone calls. I can call him right now, where niggas is saying they saw me, and I flashed the gun out the window. Niggas are trying to get me locked up. And when you ask, what did Dawgface do to you niggas besides y'all going that far? Yes. So I don't give a fuck and don't want to hear nothing about a nigga talking about what I'm doing, what I'm saying, because these niggas putting cases on the nigga. These niggas calling my wife, telling my wife, oh, he cheating. These niggas giving my number to Baby Shooter and Whack 100, and they playing on my white phone. I don't want to hear nothing about, ain't no rules in this shit.
that's like the saying, if you say, kill my brother, don't tell me I can't kill your grandma. You kill my, so I agree with that.
No, listen, when it comes to certain motherfuckers, ain't no rules.
And that's the thing, a lot of people have opinions, because I don't know what was done on either side. I don't got no dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. So here, watch this, right? Niggas don't hear me complaining about what nobody do to me. Because my whole thing is, listen, when niggas was talking all that shit, I was saying, let's box in front of the whole city. If you really got that much hatred in your heart for me, my nigga, let's box. Let's do it in front of the whole city. I ain't boxing. I ain't doing that. Well, wait a minute. If you really, I ain't killed you, you ain't killed me, I ain't took your dope, you ain't took my dope. I ain't fucked your bitch, you ain't fucked my bitch, but you dislike me, you mad at me. You on the internet talking shit. So I'm only gonna talk so long with you, because I got an anger problem for real. I'm a penitentiary nigga for real. So I'm gonna say, okay, well, listen. I said, nigga, Al Nuke screenshotted a DM, wherein which he created a DM. Like he created the whole fake watch buster shit. He created a DM, and in the DM, I said to him, niggas DM themselves, erase the name and put my name up there, and the DM says, I'll put $50,000 on your head. He screenshot this DM, put it on his page, and say, if anything happens to me, Dawgface did it.
Damn.
So when you battling niggas like, and I'm not even complaining about it. I ain't saying shit. But all niggas see is me going crazy on niggas. I'm the loudest voice in the room. So all niggas see is what I'm doing. Niggas ain't seeing what niggas doing to me. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just going about my business.
But when niggas do certain shit like that, because I was always told you can't beat the police. So when niggas do sucker shit, why not just bag back? Like, you know what?
I know.
I ain't fucking with niggas who doing police shit.
Oh, so listen. So that's a good question. And I just had a conversation with somebody about that. But Dawgface, you put yourself in a situation for motherfuckers to speak on you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I'm so the whole thing is I ain't committing no crimes. So all the shit you niggas saying I'm doing, you can talk all you want to. I ain't committing no motherfucking crimes. So, but it's still certain things that I'm not gonna do. Jesse James told me who killed Blade. He told me who killed Wipeout. He told me why Wipeout got killed. That's why I don't fuck with nothing BMF. Nothing. I'm an East Side nigga. I ain't fucking with fuck Big Meech, fuck Southwest T, fuck all them niggas. I'm an East Side nigga. I'm from the East Side of the Pontiac, the East Side of Detroit, and Wipeout was my man. Fuck all them niggas. Without even giving no details in the Pacific, it's fuck all them niggas. It's fuck anybody who did something or had a negative impact on somebody I fuck with, period. Street Lord Juan was writing Lil Larry. Everybody who been to the MDOC know I'm telling the truth. What you writing and sending a nigga money for who killed your man? Ain't nobody saying I'm lying. See, the thing about me is, ain't nobody saying I'm lying. Me and Peasy fell out in front of the whole public eye. I didn't do shit wrong to Peasy. Y'all had him up here. I didn't do anything, and I'm not gonna disrespect him on y'all podcast because I didn't do anything wrong to Peasy. Street Lord Wine dropped the song and put Peasy's voice on the song. Mm-hmm. And he aimed it at me as if Peasy was talking behind my back. I didn't go to the internet. I called Peasy when I heard the song. I already know the song was coming out, but I just didn't know the nature of the song because the bitch who I paid to be up under the nigga already telling me, oh yeah, he dropping the song with Peasy. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I would call her right now and she would say, when she told me that, I said, I don't care. So what? I don't give a fuck because your relationship with him is not my relationship. I don't give a fuck if you cool with the nigga because me and you not like this. We have a good working relationship, but me and you ain't friends, so I don't expect nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? You a rap nigga. I done booked you for a couple of shows out of state. We cool like that. You know what I'm saying? You all right nigga, but you're not my friend. So I'm not disappointed because I don't have any expectations of you to, right? So the whole thing is, so all Detroit heard Peasy say was, Dawgface and Juan, y'all leave me out of that bitch ass shit. Y'all like some bitch ass niggas. And Dawgface, you can't get mad because I'm talking to Juan. You don't want me to talk to Juan? So
I thought he was just saying he ain't had nothing to do with neither one of y'all.
He wasn't taking
I thought he said he wasn't taking sass. I just thought he said he ain't got nothing to do with y'all bullshit. That's how I took it. I thought I heard it.
I think that's how everybody took it. That's how I took it.
That's not how everybody.
I know how you took it.
No. He said, and Dawgface. First of all, you calling me a bitch, you wouldn't call me a bitch to my face because I'll blow your bitch ass mouth out. That's one. So it's just like you playing with a nigga and that ain't how we talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? I talk to a nigga because I'm a rough talking ass nigga, right? You wouldn't call me no bitch to my face, bro. If it's me and you, one-on-one, bare knuckles or with whatever, you wouldn't look me in my face standing in close proximity to me and call me no motherfucking bitch, bro. It ain't never happened and it ain't without me responding. So let's put it like that. And that's not disrespectful. I'm just saying you wouldn't do that. If you did do it, you know, you're going to have to instantly get into some shit about that kind of shit. Because I don't play with niggas. I don't play bitch and whole games with niggas. I don't slip with my niggas because I got an anger problem. So I ain't gonna play no bitch and whole game with you. When I was in penitentiary, I ain't playing no bitch game with no nigga because nigga
You couldn't even use that.
I might wake up wrong day on the wrong side of the bed. So today it might be cool with you calling me a bitch or a whole ass nigga. Tomorrow, I ain't seen my kids in 2 years. Baby mama fucking nothing. Nigga I done heard. Nigga I might stab your ass. So to avoid that shit, we just not gonna play like that. So there is no misinterpretation about how we feel about each other. But when he said, and Dawgface, you can't be mad at me because I'm talking to Juan. That is well, let's talk about what happened. The female who I put on wine. I put the female on wine because I learned that he was a tender dick ass nigga and he talked. He loved pillow talking. So I said, okay, you love pillow talking? Okay, bitch. Here go 2,500. Go get that nigga DM. Like his pictures. He gonna go. I know that about him. He gonna go. Right? So he invite her to his place. He talking to her. So he's talking around her. Right? So I did that to get information about what was going on with me. Because I know Wine and Al Nuke working hand in hand together. Right? So I put the bitch on that nigga because I know he a weak link. He gonna talk in front of the hoes. So I did that to get information about me. So while she's getting information for me, or she's just around him, right? While she's there up under him for me, he starts talking about other people. All of the other people whose name I'm about to mention right now, I called them and told them what he said about them. I swear Vezo, Peasy, Helliver, Said Louis, Nisha Nashay, V's, Skiller Baby, Payroll. I called all of them and I gave them, I put her on the phone with them and I had recordings of what he said. I did that.
And that right there, let me ask you, this just me and you.
Uh-huh.
If it's not detrimental to Q, Beans, E, I'm not gonna even do that. If it ain't no life or death shit, you gossiping, pillow talking. Okay, I know what type of person you are. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, but listen, if I know you a good motherfucker, and I know a nigga is talking bad about you, bro, right? And I have a better than good relationship with you, I'm gonna let you know, man, the nigga you fucking with, I see you.
I mean, that's how it was in there, though. Motherfucker bring it, put you on the floor.
Maybe the disconnect.
I know what you're saying, doggy, but why would you do that? You don't think it's a problem of doing it publicly? If you hipping me behind closed doors, yeah, that's your man.
I didn't do it publicly.
You saying it publicly now, though?
No. I'm saying it publicly now because it's out now. It's out now. I didn't take anything public. I didn't.
He's just saying it was out there.
I'm saying. See, listen, niggas in Detroit, they are afraid of Street Lord Wine. They're afraid of him, or they admire him so much so to where he can do shit that the average ordinary motherfucker wouldn't be allowed to get away with, and niggas still fuck with him. So my whole thing is, I'm like, I don't even know the nigga. So when the bitch bringing me this reconnaissance information back, I know PZ, I know Helliver, I know Said Louis, I know Payroll, I know Skiller, whole family. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm hearing all this shit, I'm like, damn, this nigga on some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me call these niggas, let these niggas know what it is. I called Peasy. I said, listen, man. I said, what's up with you and Wine? Y'all cool? Like, we all right. You know, I grew up on the nigga shit like everybody else did. Blah, blah. I said, well, there, check this out. Whoop, put the bitch on the phone. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I got either put the bitch on the phone so she recanted what was said, or I have recordings. I got everything. I got pictures. Everything. I have everything. Right now. It's still shit that I haven't released. I still have it, right? So when I called PZ, I said, man, listen, man. I said, man, you cool with dog? What's up with you and dog? I asked that question first. What's up with y'all? Like, we all right, blah, blah, blah. It's the big homie type shit. I said, yeah, well, you might need to check that because this nigga saying this. Whoop, whoop, tell him what he said. So she telling what was said, and he like, damn. He said, let me call you right back, right? He called me back about a half hour later. He said, check your text message. I checked my text messages. It's the DM where he's confronting Juan about what he said. In the DM to Juan, he said, what's up with this? I know it's true because I done heard this shit from different people who don't know each other. Why you rapping on me like that, bro? I always respected you. I always looked like you was the big homie. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with that. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that kind of shit, bro, because this shit is ridiculous. I ain't coming to you for no help. You know what I'm saying? When I got into it with the GD niggas about the little Dirk situation, I came to you and told you because you was running the car and you was a big homie. I didn't ask you for no help. We was gonna take care of that because it's a Midwest versus Midwest thing in the Fed joint. You been there. So it was like the Chicago versus Detroit. Niggas were loyal to Lil Dirk. Because PZ was like, I know he killed somebody and all that shit right there, right? The people, and they still was harboring that animosity when PZ got to the joint. So it turned into a thing. PZ went to the big yard. It had a meeting. They stood off. All the Detroit guys was riding with PZ, and all the Chicago niggas was riding with for the Dirk representatives, right? And they squashed it. It didn't turn to no shit. So he sent me a screenshot of the DM. That's how I got it. letting me know the dog did that shit, right? So I called Hell. I said, Hell, this nigga said X, Y, and Z about your boot, put the bitch on the phone. He said, and all the shit that was said, everybody who I put hip to this shit, all of them said, I know he said it because nobody else would know that except him. Or that's how he talked. Because I've been around him, I've been knowing him 20, 30 years. I know he said it. No, a nigga ain't gonna say I'm lying because I got the recordings. I got pictures with him playing footsies with bitches. I got pictures with him washing his drawers out, hanging them over the rail that above when he standing for the top house.
He tripping.
I got the video.
He tripping, boy.
I got
He tripping like a motherfucker.
I have them.
Something else.
What was he washing them out at?
Only he watched them out like he penitentiary. His drawers out.
Hey, but look though, but even with you and Peasy, you don't think that shit could be put aside?
So listen,
y'all was good at what.
let me tell you about Peasy. Y'all ready? Everybody take a deep breath with me. Look at this.
Nigga on some bullshit.
No, so listen.
No.
Let me tell you about Peasy, bro.
Keep it political.
I'm not gonna keep shit political.
Hey,
You
nigga,
should
we
ask
wanted to
me-
have an interview.
'cause they
with-
asked me a
We
question.
wanted to have an interview with you. We ain't have to edit,
No,
motherfucker.
you ain't gotta edit this. You ain't gotta edit this, right? So watch this. Peasy came to me about 2.5 years ago, right before 2 Million Up went crazy, about 2.5, 3 years ago. He said, hey, doggy, just right for the Stretch Money shit happened with him, right? He said, doggy, he said, I've been watching you for years. You've been at this shit a long time and you fearless and you a good nigga. I fuck with you, right? He said, we need our own Gilly and Wallow. We need our own No Jumper, our own academics. We need our own, because Peasy watch podcasts and shit like that. We need our own representation from the city of Detroit. And I believe that the rappers should get behind the podcasters and versus niggas going out and giving interviews to niggas from LA and New York and Atlanta. Niggas should build our own infrastructure of podcasts up here in the city of Detroit. He said, so I want to come in and interview with you, right? You ain't got to give me shit. I'm going to come in, I'm going to sit down and talk to you, and because you at the front of this shit, so we going to help turn you up. And all my niggas going to fuck with you like that. We going to turn your ass up, right? I said, okay, bet. And he said, after we do this interview, I'm finna go on a 2 Million Up tour. And when I get off that tour, I'm gonna come back and do another interview with you. And whatever you need me to do, a drop, whatever you need me to do, I'm gonna do it. You ain't gotta give me shit because we need our own voices to help defend and help push out narratives from our perspective, right?
Right.
He did both of those things. And he didn't have to. He came, he did the interview. The interview got convoluted because him and Stretch Money got into it. So it turned into him talking about Stretch, but that was not the original intent of the interview.
Right.
The original intent of the interview was for us to talk about national issues.
Yeah.
But because the shit with Stretch had just happened, it turned into like people looked at it like it was an anti-Stretch thing, but
Right.
that is not what it was supposed to be.
that wasn't the
It
intention.
just happened like that, right? So he vented, Stretch vented, and it was what it was. But, and then further than that, and this is why Wine used Peasy's voice on that song for a reason. Because everybody, at least from the outside, that knew or they believed that me and Peasy had a better than average working relationship at least. So he could have put Al Nuke on the song. It wouldn't have meant shit because everybody already know that me and him don't see eye to eye. The song had impact because you put somebody on the song that you believe that I think I'm cool with. In the city, from a public relations standpoint, they see me and Peasy traveling together. They see me picking rocks out my shoes and him laughing and him video put me on his TikTok. You put that on there, it didn't hurt me. It didn't make me look bad. You were just trying to let me know that a person who I thought I'm cool with, I'm not really cool with them. That's one. So it didn't hurt me. It didn't make me look bad. It made Peasy look bad, if anything, because me and you supposed to be cool, and he constructed a song and used your voice to make it seem like that you was dissing me. That don't make me look bad. It don't make me look bad. It make you look terrible. It don't make me look like nothing. Me and Peasy have always had, and if you watch the interview, when I had him, I took Peasy to the radio in Tampa Bay. I'm the one who started getting Detroit artist music played in Tampa. Nobody else. The first and second time Peasy got booked in Tampa Bay, I did it. The first time Doug, Vez, YNJ, all the niggas got booked in Tampa Bay, T Grizzly, I did it. Them my people down there. When Doug just went down to District 8 last month, that's my people who did that. And they called me like, man, I said, man, get your money. That ain't shit. Album just dropped. Thick one's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. I'd have more pull and more rank on the streets of Tampa Bay than I do Detroit. So the whole thing is I didn't do anything wrong to Peasy. The nigga put you on the song trying to diss me, trying to use you against me. That was a manipulation tactic by a dog. Period. So I didn't go to the internet. I called him like, nigga, what's up with that? I text him, what's up with this? That's how we rock it? So when he said, hey, Dawgface, so mind you, the shit I told him about what Juan said was 2 years ago. That wasn't no last month, no last week. And I'm gonna clean this up for you, make it real neat for you. So when he did that, I'm like, damn, I told Peasy about what Juan said 2 years ago, bro. That wasn't no last week, that wasn't no last month. I saw him dealing with Juan. I saw other artists dealing with Juan, at least on a social media standpoint, liking and shit, commenting. I never went back to Peasy and said, damn, man, why you fucking with him? And I told you that he said somebody had your back. We never revisited the conversation again. So when Peasy said, hey, Dawgface, you don't want me fucking with Juan, you can't get mad if I fuck with Juan, he was being disingenuous and misleading because I told you what he said about you 2 years ago. We have not talked about it since. I've seen you in Houston. I've seen you in Atlanta. I booked you for a couple of shows in Tampa Bay. We have never talked about it again. My nigga, Helliver was in the Airbnb with us. Joy Road Juan, Exit 9 Juan was down there with us, right? We sit there talking, laughing, and joking. We ain't talking about nobody from Detroit. We ain't talking about no podcast. See, we eating. I got a chef in that bitch, chefing. We ain't talking about none of this shit. I never went to him and told him, don't deal with Juan. Or I never said, why are you dealing with him? Because you know he said XYZ about him. When I seen it, I filed it away in my memory bank and I left it alone. Because I can't control who somebody deals with. And I don't know the parameters of their relationship. So I don't know nothing about none of that shit. Right. I never went back to him and told him, don't fuck with Juan. We have never talked about Juan since the day I told him what Juan said about him. And then he sent me the DM proving to me that he checked Juan. We ain't had no conversation about Juan. So when he got on Instagram and said, Dawgface, you can't be mad because I'm fucking Juan, that would lead a nigga to believe that I'm mad because he's fucking with Juan. I didn't do shit wrong to 42 Doug, my nigga. 42 Doug is not saying Dawgface did this to me. 42 Doug took the internet and said, you don't represent Detroit. We ain't rocking with you. You a cancer. Where you getting all this shit from? Now we know he getting it from Al Nuke. Because Al Nuke see me falling out with niggas and he go right to jump in the niggas' DMs and yeah, he a cancer. Yeah, he just trying to frame this shit. Everybody who niggas see that I'm falling out with or think I got a problem with, they run into them trying to form an alliance like Decepticons against me. I didn't call 50 and say 50 don't do X, Y, Z, I don't give a fuck. It's one nigga on my ID. So no matter what happens to me, I gotta deal with myself. I didn't do shit wrong with Doug. So when Doug went to, thank you. When he did it, I didn't even get mad. I didn't even get mad. I said, thank you, nigga. Thank you, nigga. Cause you a motherfucking star. So if you care enough to make 2 videos about me, nigga, thank you. Thank you. My first $5,000 interview came because niggas wanted to know why Doug did that and said that about me.
But see, that's what I'm saying. With certain people, ain't nobody get hurt or it ain't go too far. So that's why I was saying, do you think certain shit can be patched up?
I'm not looking.
Niggas move on.
Listen,
whether you looking for it or not.
So watch this, Q. And listen, I am not. So listen, let me tell you what I'm thinking. It's on the same page. I don't wake up thinking about whether I can repair or patch a relationship with no other man. I don't go to sleep thinking about it, and I'm not waking up thinking about it. When I say something, when I tap that motherfucking screen, right? That's why when academics say, hey, Dawgface, what's up with you and Peasy and Doug? He opened the door. The number one motherfucking urban media opened the door for me to go. I could have went.
Shout out to Act 2.
I could have went on that motherfucker and blurted out all the grievances I had with niggas. See, niggas don't know a real nigga if they get hit with one out the sky. Academics said, Dawgface, what's up with you and Peasy? I said, man, I'm not finna come on your platform with all that shit, bro. If a nigga wanna know what's up with that, they can go to my Instagram page or go back and look at whatever. I'm not finna come on there. That's Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an example of what Detroit versus everybody look like, to in case a nigga don't know.
Yeah.
Academics asked me. Vlad asked me. Flacco asked me. Everybody asked me, what's up with that? Because that was you fall out with some elite rappers. What's up with that? I could have used that. And do you think a nigga wouldn't have did it to me if they would have had the opportunity to? They would have just towed my ass down. I'm the one saying, you know what? Because he gonna love this, because this nigga hard on me. This nigga get my motherfucking nerves right here. He said, dog, he should have said, hey, Dawgface, I saw your academic shit. And I want to salute you for, because he opened up the door for you to talk about niggas from Detroit, and you declined it. You declined it. You ain't do it. That's OG shit.
Yeah.
That was OG.
Right? I could have took the opportunity and fired both guns on academics. Well, who was academics? Or he's only the most powerful motherfucking urban media.
For sure.
If you didn't know, you know now.
What's up?
I went on Vlad. I could have did the same thing on Vlad. Q didn't do it. I went on Yayo. I went on DJ Self shit. I was just live on the air I got there at 9. I was there at 1 in the morning when we went past with Albie Al.
You went, yeah, oh yeah.
I could have asked, like, what's up? He opened the floor. Dawgface, what you want to talk about? I could have used that. I'm on 105.1 iHeartRadio. The Breakfast Club is in the morning, right next door. The room right next door is Breakfast Club Studio. I'm right here at Self-controlled airways at night. I could have used that opportunity, like, yeah, I could have took a shot. No, I'm slick with the tongue. I could have took a shot at niggas, but I didn't do it. That is me showing restraint and me being a real nigga.
So, like you asked you, but moving forward for the purpose of for Detroit culture.
What?
For Detroit culture, because like you said, like the podcast is banding together. It should be all about
podcast banding. I want to see it. I want to see the podcast banding together. I want to make sure that these podcasters and these bloggers are not letting the rappers come in and try to take over and dictate the motherfucking YouTube space. Fuck them bitch ass rap niggas. Fuck
but I
them
think
all.
that got to be a working. I think.
No, it
got to be a working relationship.
Says who? Who?
Well, you think it should? You think it should?
Who you think it should? Why?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you're not a rapper. You should be focused on, respectfully, my nigga, you should be focused on being the best podcaster and stimulating growth for your whole crew. You shouldn't be worried about no rappers, no podcasters getting along.
I mean, I'm not, but I'm saying it's for the space of creating
We don't
culture
need
what
them.
Detroit needs.
We don't need,
can
and listen,
we don't have no voice here. Like you said, Peasy came to you and asked you like to build the voice for here Detroit.
He
like
did.
how they got the
So listen, a normal nigga wouldn't even have said that. I just told you what he said he was gonna do.
Right.
I just told you when it came down to booking him for concerts, he said, dog, I said, hey, I called him, I said, hey, SAP. I said, man, me and Helliver, we gonna start doing concerts in Florida, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, blah, 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 and St. Louis, and we want you to be the motherfucker who he like, bet. He said, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna give you a number that you can't beat, but don't tell nobody what the number is. He sent me, I think he was at my office. He wrote that shit down. I look, I called Helliver, I hit that bitch. He said, that way we can both eat. You know what I'm saying? And you can take money and put it towards marketing, advertising, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I want you to guarantee me this number. It was less than half, I will tell you that, of what he normally gets booked for. So we didn't have no beef. So to answer the Q question, like sometimes things can be repaired because there ain't been no bloodshed. So to answer your question, yes, but I'm not looking to repair nothing.
It's not gonna happen again.
Yeah, my journey is what I do. I control my own journey. I don't need to interview no niggas. They can't blackball me, right? And now that the people who they tried to blackball me with have had the opportunity to talk to me in person, not over the phone, not on FaceTime, but have had the opportunity to actually pull up in their cities. I've been doing more traveling than what it looks like. I've been pulling up on niggas and having conversations. I've been presenting myself to niggas so niggas can get to know me.
Right.
Little legend. Put me on the phone with 50 Cent. Put me on the phone with Tony Yayo. Put me on the phone with DJ Envy. Put me on the phone with Charlamagne. Put me on the phone with DJ Self. He put me on the phone with Wayno. Right? He put me on the phone with him don't mean, hey, no. He FaceTime DJ Envy. and put in with me on the FaceTime. Like, this my man Dawgface. I don't give a fuck what nobody said about him in the city of Detroit. I don't give a fuck what rapper you may know. Blah, 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 blah. That nigga is next. Detroit ain't never had no nigga like that. He deserved this shit. Whatever opportunities y'all can give him based on the love that y'all have for me, give it to him. That's how I got on Self. That's how I got on the podcast and then went to the radio station. That's how I got on Tony Yayo.
Shout out to Yayo and them. I like that shit.
It's been 4 niggas. It's Mafia. It has been Real Life Street Stars Jeff. It has been Little the Legend. And I got to shout out RJ Watkins Jr. because RJ Watkins been rocking to the wheels fall off with this shit.
That's your guy.
Know what I'm saying? So they have been instrumental in working and calling and doing shit because they feel like I need it. And they feel like I deserve it. And they feel like I'm a proper representation of the city of Detroit. So, bro, Lil the Legend put $100,000 play in my hands. What's day?
May 17th.
What day is it? What day of the weekend? Sunday.
Yeah.
Little Legend, little, the same Little from Detroit.
Yeah,
He put $100,000 play in my hand. He put me in a position. He called the directors of shit and said, "Hey, this guy is deserving of this. Here's his background. Here's what he's doing. I sent you links. He my manager or something. Here's what it is. Open up the door. Open up the bank to him." So while motherfuckers have been working against me, I had motherfuckers who see it, real niggas who see it. Like, no, we ain't finna let that shit happen. I ain't finna let this shit happen like that.
Yeah,
Big homie CC, Real Life Street Stars Jeff, Mafia, and Little the Legend have been instrumental in helping me move around. Big Bank, after the Tekashi 6ix9ine interview, I'm on FaceTime with Big Bank. We talking for an hour and a half.
You was just talking about
Big Bank say, "Nigga, you next. You it, nigga."
Okay,
Because you raw.
Let me ask you this though. Let me go here with you for a second.
Just man.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Like Big Bank, Atlanta, you got Big Bank, you got maybe Greg Street, you got a radio conglomerate, a voice in Atlanta. Like you got Self, you got Envy, you got a voice in New York.
Charlemagne, no.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think we had that here. And I had the conversation with GX. I done had the conversation with Gotti.
Why not? What's holding y'all back? What's stopping y'all?
I don't think we band together enough.
Hey, listen. So media doesn't always band together, and media very rarely bands together. Media entities are separate entities that have their own
What
thing
you
going.
tell me the other night?
So when you look at watch the top 35, the complex hip hop media ranking, top 35, right? Most of those are individual entities. You don't gotta work with no motherfucker to be great. Look at what y'all been doing.
No,
he told me something the other night. Remember
we
what
gonna
you
stand
said?
on our own regardless.
What you said?
But I'm
You
saying
said
as
y'all
far as for the
entities.
culture of Detroit, like
Hey, bro, listen. How far you think you gonna go talking about some Detroit shit on the national scale?
no, but that's when we got to push it to the national scale.
Hey, listen. It has to be a story there to push. So everybody has a voice. You started in Detroit, but you're not limited to Detroit.
For sure.
When you think in Detroit, you fucked up right there.
Yeah.
Everybody has a voice is a
world,
nationwide platform.
world.
You started here. You own too much of this shit. You own too much of that shit because this is a business, bro. If Coca-Cola was just
Where it
Georgia,
stopped.
if Coca-Cola is headquartered in Georgia, if they only focused on providing refreshments to niggas who live in Georgia,
They be through.
You're 1,000% correct, doggy.
get up off of that shit, my nigga. Everybody has a voice. That shit don't say Detroit has a voice. It says everybody has a voice. Everybody. Everybody is not just to sit in Detroit. What are you talking about? I'm mad at you now.
I got to give it to you.
No, he said what you said to me the other night. He says 4 entity of y'all. Y'all
I'm
got
not even
something.
finna say what I said because you can talk to them about this
Okay.
shit. But y'all don't understand how much power and influence y'all have.
He said we bigger than what we know.
You gonna be mad? We can fight our back, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Stop thinking local. You are from here, so your perspective about all things are important. All the things that happen between Gucci and Pooh Shiesty, ain't none of that shit got nothing to do with Detroit. And y'all undercutting y'allself, since you want me to say it, but this shit is supposed to be about y'all voices, right? It's supposed to be about y'all perspective.
Yeah.
Right? Don't build no platform based on interviewing a nigga. Because a nigga gonna have you by the balls. What's gonna happen when we round the interested niggas to interview? Stop that shit, bro.
limiting yourself.
A nigga supposed to come here, it's supposed to be an honor to come and sit amongst real niggas. Don't let no nigga turn y'all inside out. Fuck all that shit, bro. If a nigga's not on a national scale, not gonna move y'all shit, we just talk to Poetic Flacco. I ain't into this bitch pump faking. I'm calling woo woo here. Average nigga wouldn't do that.
Yeah, Mafia, you did that.
Average nigga wouldn't put you on my Poetic Flacco just took y'all whole content with Charleston White and put it on the floor. I know him. He called me like, "What's up with them boys? Them boys, them my niggas." That's what I say it. I called him and I said, "The niggas." This is what I said. I ain't do no motherfucking faking around here. This is what I said. Hey Flacco, right here. Yeah. I'm in Detroit. I'm at the same podcast with the guys who you created content. Boom.
White
and then I called him and put him on the phone with y'all. That's not no gatekeeping. I don't gotta do that. Why? Well, I ain't gotta do no shit like that. I could have just knew it and not saying nothing. But no, nigga. You want a relationship? I'm gonna give him your fucking phone number. Poetic Flacco is one of the biggest names on YouTube as a commentator.
And I'm gonna say this because
he's one of the biggest names.
With the shot on no jumper, when you did that, I said that was big of you to do that.
I didn't have to do that.
I know you didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
you know
but the
what
whole
I'm saying?
thing is that's me. Listen, fuck what a nigga saying. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, my nigga, respectfully. Nigga, who you want to shout out? I could have said nobody. Right? A shout out ain't shit. Yeah, tell them rappers that. Tell them rappers who don't even share their homeboy mixtape covers. Tell them rappers who don't share none of the shit that nigga pay them to be interviewed. They won't even share the shit and promote the shit, and niggas then gave them some bread. Tell them niggas that. Because I don't let the moment get bigger than me. Mm-hmm. I'm on. Shout out Everybody Has a Voice. Shout out Kid L. Shout out the Forum Magazine. Shout out blah 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 blah. I don't fucking gotta do that. I ain't getting paid to do that. A nigga ain't sent me no money, but y'all some real niggas. I know it, so why not? Y'all have always been supportive and real to me, so why not? I don't let the moment get bigger than me.
I respect that 1,000%.
I don't let the moment get bigger than me.
That's 100.
So when niggas judge me, oh, that ain't no real nigga. Wait a minute, when push came to shove, dog. Know what I'm saying? We ain't give Dawgface nothing to say that. Know what I'm saying? This nigga, that's all he want to do is throw a, you know what I'm saying? Nigga here, nigga. When I see you, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga here. Nigga, go pick the car out. You won't go pick it up. That's what that nigga do. Nigga, go tell him, I'm going to call the beat, go get you, you know what I'm saying? Call the summer. Nigga, y'all real niggas.
Stop doing
listen, as a real nigga, what does a real nigga do? We need everybody. I didn't have nobody. I'm taking the hits for everybody. I'm being called a gossiper. I'm being called a rat. I'm being the one who leaking shit. I'm taking the heat for everybody. And when I'm getting all that shit, I'm not moving with no animosity in my heart.
Right.
When they ask me who the top rappers in City Detroit, Solid Baby, Peasy, 42 Doug, niggas ain't talking about that though. This nigga Dawgface went on Tony Yale and them show and said Peasy, Doug, blah. Niggas that he don't have no understanding with. Ain't nobody seeing that shit. I'm from Pontiac though. All-Star J, he don't represent All-Star JR. On all the videos, Yayo, Academics, No Jumper, bing, 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 bing. On all that shit, all you see is Detroit niggas in the comments on Instagram and Detroit niggas in the comments on YouTube. He ain't from Detroit, he from Pontiac. I have a national voice. I'm using my voice to defend All-Star JR. I didn't call JR, JR called me.
He holding up. You all right?
Yeah, he good. I didn't call him. He called me and said, "Hey, dog." He already had my number. Hey, dog. I like what you did with Wack defending Doug. I like what you did with T Grizzly and defending because it's not just the individuals. When I defended 42 Doug against Wack saying he was a bitch and a hoe and nigga socked him and he ain't do shit, I'm defending Detroit because you trying to hold somebody from Detroit who represents Detroit. When I defended T Grizzly against that fake paperwork shit,
right?
That's me defending the city of Detroit. Oh, but you can't speak for Detroit. You from Pontiac. I'm the only one. I'm not hiding shit. I'm not hiding shit. I'm not trying to be the only one. Mm-hmm. The YouTube streets, my panel, is all about me taking other podcasters, YouTubers, and using the status I already have to give them some fucking light. To help build them while I'm building myself. I'm spending my money to get to where I am right now. And now I switched it around. Now I'm getting paid. And I'm still shouting out the YouTube streets. I ain't left nobody. I'm still shouting out Kid L. What's up with the Kid L? Is he cool? Yeah, what's up with the Foreign Magazine? They legit? Yeah, here. Put him on phone. Here. That's GX. Here you go. Here go Tony Yayo. Here they go. Right? Niggas in Detroit hide plugs and hide connections.
Yeah,
because they want to be the only one. Whatever I learned, he called me. I said 50. Nigga, blah, blah, blah. Tell all them niggas, especially that nigga right there who don't never like to listen and cuss niggas out. Tell that nigga I said, do bing, 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 bing.
Stop spending, throwing money away.
Right? Y'all, listen, everybody has a voice, needs to be revamped. It's 4 or 5 different people. Y'all all have unique perspectives. Y'all all have been through shit. Y'all all real niggas. Some niggas been to the joint, some niggas ain't. Some niggas got more money than other niggas. Some niggas, but y'all all one team. Y'all perspective is more valuable than y'all sitting here interviewing a nigga. Rappers are at the bottom of this shit now. The podcasters, the YouTubers, we winning. We at the top of this shit. For the first time ever, young adolescent black and brown boys and girls said that they would rather be a streamer or a podcaster versus being a rapper. That's telling you the pendulum has swung. The roles are reversing. Rappers are not interesting. They ain't gonna tell the truth. They too cool for school. They can't talk. They can't string together a coherent sentence. Niggas dumb as a box of rocks. You ain't finna get no good shit out of that. What the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all supposed to be building amongst y'all own brain power. This is supposed to be a podcast, and then every now and then y'all bring a special guest in.
I feel
He
that.
called me.
I'm sorry.
He called me.
I wouldn't have said it, but I told you to be careful about what you asked me on
He
air.
called me the other night.
Preach, nigga.
He called me the other night. Was going.
Y'all better not pay another motherfucker to come on here who doesn't have a national name and who ain't gonna share the shit. Ain't gonna help push and promote. You better not pay another motherfucker to come on here and talk. What you talking about, nigga? The same goofy shit? You ain't gonna tell the truth because these niggas all locked in. Where the fuck is the All-Star JR support?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that at? Oh, we were supporting him beneath the surface. Get the fuck out of here. You don't see them Baton Rouge niggas support beneath the surface. You don't see them Houston niggas support. They all saying JR stupid, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck is that, nigga? Is it Detroit versus everybody or ain't it? Why my Pontiac ass the only one out there arguing with niggas?
If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't even be getting hurt. Nothing would be.
Why? Why am I? And nigga, I travel. So it ain't safe for me to be doing all this shit I'm talking because I'm always in Houston. I was in Houston after all this shit exploded. I'm like, fuck you niggas. Bitches, it is what it is. I'm a Pontiac nigga. How that Pontiac nigga get all that heart though? It ain't about where you from, my nigga.
Where you at?
It ain't about where you from. Because when I was in the NDOC, it's about what you gonna do with your own 2 hands, nigga. Hey, listen, bro. It ain't about no tough shit. Listen. I'm sending a message to all the YouTubers and all the podcasters in the city of Detroit. You niggas trying to build relationships. Y'all trying to formulate in relationships with niggas who trying to use y'all the same way they use rappers. The same way they used the whole motherfucking music industry. Stop paying these niggas unless a nigga's a national actor or a national figure. Stop giving these niggas y'all hard-earned money. Stop that shit. Y'all turn this platform into everybody has a voice and y'all create issues and subjects and y'all talk and argue. The best arguing nigga in the world. Right? He can't argue. He called me arguing. I'm hanging up with I ain't finna argue with you all day. You hear me? What? Nigga, what you smoke that weed again? Nigga, who gave this nigga some weed? You don't even smoke. Like, what are you doing? He calling me arguing, nigga. Somebody, well, he don't like what I'm doing. Nigga, you don't pay my bills, nigga. Get off my phone. This shit supposed to be about y'all perspective. Like The View, respectfully.
He called me and went crazy the other night.
Yeah, nigga called, what you doing? Yeah, oh, you stopping nigga money. Fuck you niggas. You niggas don't deserve no motherfucking money. How dare I wouldn't dare. Charleston White, cool. A national name, cool. A nigga who gonna move and help support and share the shit, cool. But these niggas trying to eat off podcasts. You niggas not finna eat off these podcasters trying to use y'all. No, fuck them niggas.
What you said.
Revamp this shit. And don't think I'm on air. Listen. Oh, they nigga, I'm at the front of this shit. I'm taking all of the ridicule. I'm taking all of the punishment for everybody, bro. I'm the one being whack one, baby. You can't come to LA. I went. My Pontiac ass. went to LA. After 22 announced I was gonna be there. I did a live stream. I was in No Jumper 5 hours. Shoot dice.
He got hoods in Pontiac though. Shout out to my man.
Hey,
Chop.
listen, bro. Let me
Chop
tell you
City.
something.
Why you ain't got an iced out 810 chain?
Say what?
Why you ain't got an iced out 810 chain?
Because that ain't my generation. My generation is 248.
What 248 did, nigga?
I don't have I'm a world traveler. I've been hustling. I own property all over the motherfucking country. I'm a world traveler, right? Listen, when you went to prison, you've been in prison more time than everybody in this motherfucking room.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Fuck with me. Get this nigga together.
He did.
Fuck you talking about?
He did 2 bits.
Yeah, that nigga's been in prison more than half a yarn.
I was on violation.
You get knock on wood this nigga. You get knock on wood this nigga. This nigga about to do some shit tonight. You get knock on wood this nigga. Hey, listen. When you went to prison, was motherfuckers outside from Detroit picking and saying, let Wall Street go?
Fuck my niggas. A few of them.
Your family, your friends.
For sure.
Right? Hey, listen. So Detroit didn't make Dawgface. I created Dawgface in Detroit. Detroit didn't make Dawgface. I created myself in Detroit. And I wear that shit with a badge of honor, right? Oh, he's from Pontiac. Why you don't say from Pontiac? Every interview I've done. I've been getting interviews since 2009, 2010. You born in Detroit? No, I born in Pontiac. I moved to Detroit. Not with my mama.
I don't think that ever been a secret, and I ain't never heard you had that. So I don't understand what's the fuss behind it.
No,
You
because
never
listen,
hid it.
people try to listen. I'm like, well, how you go? You got to find something. You got to find something to discredit me.
Gucci ain't from Atlanta, but niggas, Gucci's Atlanta nigga.
You got to find. You have to find something to.
Alabama, ain't
You got to
Yeah,
find
but
something.
niggas, he rep Atlanta.
Jeezy ain't from Atlanta either.
You got to find something to discredit me.
Huddersfield.
So how you discredit me? Oh, he ain't nigga. This nigga talking about he ain't sold no dope. He ain't pushed no bag. Lord, you ain't saying about that. You ain't sold no dope. You ain't pushed no bag. How the fuck you know what I done did, nigga? You didn't know I had a tax company until I was around you and I heard you had tax problems. My wife fixed your situation and charged you nothing to do it because me and you was cool. He said that. He took my wife's phone number and put it online and told niggas to call her, tell her I'm cheating. He around wine, he around all these real niggas, he around all these niggas, and ain't nobody saying that to that nigga, and niggas want to say something to me, fuck you, nigga. And when you see me, bitch, act crazy, I'm gonna put you down. That's how that go. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. I'm not trying to make friends. I ain't forget your question. I don't give a fuck about nigga don't like me. Keep it that same energy, nigga. You gonna need me before I need you. I ain't no rapper. I ain't trying to buy no fucking verse from you, nigga. I don't need no hook from you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about interviewing you niggas. Because the interviews ain't doing shit no way. You niggas would be better off coming up with topics and talking about, it's always something to talk about. Because niggas gonna always give you something to talk about. And y'all it's not just about music. Yeah. You niggas, you have bro, look at all the wealth of knowledge that y'all have in this room. Politics, religion,
Yeah.
the women, male, female, interpersonal relationships. There's never a shortage of shit to talk about. Never. You better not pay another motherfucker to come on here unless this nigga is on tour like me.
For sure.
He gonna move the needle.
If a nigga ain't on tour, if a nigga doesn't garner any national exposure or attention, don't get that nigga nothing. He should be honored to come on here and talk to y'all. Ain't that y'all all real niggas, he should be honored. And when you leave it though, bitch, buy a t-shirt, nigga. Fuck are you talking about? Buy a t-shirt, nigga.
Pop it, nigga.
I'm watching this shit. Niggas don't even share this shit when y'all post it on Instagram.
They don't.
Nope.
What the fuck is it, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Is that supporting? Y'all doing the same shit y'all do to the rappers. Y'all do a feature and won't post the video. Yeah. Y'all won't post the artwork. Man, fuck all that, bro. Fuck them. Fuck them.
He said it.
Everybody has a
I've been
voice.
seeing it.
And listen, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If y'all, I'm gonna help y'all as much as I possibly can whenever I can. I'm gonna help y'all. He called me all the time. Hey, doggy, what's up with X, Y, Z? I'm like, tell that nigga, it's always him. Because I know he ain't gonna want to listen. He gonna argue, nigga.
He said that.
Right? He called nigga cussing and fussing.
Tell Farm.
I'm gonna block this nigga number. You can't just be calling me cussing. I'm a star, nigga. You can't be doing that. He don't give a fuck about the star power shit. The whole thing is, my nigga, there's no limit to what y'all could be. There's no limit to this YouTube shit. The rappers are trying to define YouTubers and podcasters like they put a definition on rap. What rappers can do, right? It's pod rappers. Nigga, when a big interview come, these niggas ain't passing the interviews to y'all. They creating one time. Oh, this is not a podcast. That's an insult to all the fucking money, effort, and energy that we didn't put into this shit. So Tone was the only nigga kept it G. He took Akon around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad we missed Akon.
The whole thing is, man, fuck these niggas. Y'all boss up. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm on. There's nothing these niggas can do to stop me. I'm already booked.
Tell us about the Vlad thing.
I ain't gonna put that on.
All right, bet.
But yeah, the whole thing is, fuck these niggas. I don't mind saying it. Fuck them. Don't you give another motherfucker no motherfucking money. You invest in what you have here. You invest in national shits. You invest in your platform. You invest in marketing, advertising, and promotion. And then when you need the help and the connection, I just gave you one for free. I didn't say, hey, Q, give me, I put you on the phone with Dog, give me Bob Bazzi Splee and such. What the fuck more y'all want me to do? Fuck these niggas. YouTube is not controlled by rap niggas. They don't dictate nothing. They've already ran the rap game into the ground. Fuck these niggas, bro. I'm at the top of this shit. Ain't nobody bigger than me in this motherfucking state when it comes to urban shit. You have the Anton Daniels, but Anton Daniels don't roll in the mud like I do with this shit.
I think you got a tattoo that say "fuck these niggas."
I need it. You know, that's what it say right here.
That's what your shirt should say. The
That's what it
chain.
say. See that? What that say?
Close it out, man. Damn.
No friends.
Oh, shout out to your man Mafi too, man. That was good to talk to him.
Nigga, listen, rappers are never gonna be, I'm never gonna allow these rap niggas to control the YouTube streets like they control the music business. That's not gonna happen. Because you niggas, we've already seen y'all niggas holding shit. Y'all don't wanna let go, y'all don't wanna relinquish control. Y'all not finna bring this same pussy shit into the YouTube and the podcast and content creator space. I'm not gonna allow it. That means I gotta fall out with niggas and pick and choose who I'm going. I'm already there. I'm bringing niggas with me, and you ain't gotta agree with me. He think he'll never agree with me. You know what I'm saying? He'll never get to hold his tongue so not to offend me, right? But the whole thing is, my nigga,
pick your brain,
listen, y'all don't need none of these niggas. As I go, I'm bringing y'all with me. Simple as that. They don't have no contacts and connections. These niggas get interviews, the big rappers, the big personalities come here, they interview them themselves. That tells you what they think about this shit. They're trying to control this shit on the low. Man, fuck these niggas.
Before we get up out of here, doggy, you got a lot of shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
We heard some behind the scenes shit what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Give the people a little bit what's next for doggy.
I'm on tour. It's called the I Can't Believe He Said That promo tour. 2026. It's going to last throughout the rest of the spring and into the summer. I have a lot of the major things cooking behind the scenes. I have a lot of contacts, connections that are all verifiable. For everybody who say he ain't the voice of Detroit, who is? Who do you see defending niggas on a national scale? This is a club that you can't just walk into. The rappers have no power. The pod rappers is the niggas who are on the south side of their career, jumping into podcasting, trying to control and dictate what happens in the world of podcasting in the creative space. Not gonna happen. Whatever I do, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say about me. You ain't from Detroit, you this, you that. You got niggas in Pontiac talking about I ain't from Pontiac neither. Bitch, I'm from that Bank of America popping, that Wells Fargo popping, that Truist, that Regions bank account on jam, nigga. Know what I'm saying? And I'm not turning my back on, you can't find no nigga who do a podcast who, and then the new nigga, DMD, he a new nigga coming up. I'm always looking and reaching out to motherfuckers. I'm always shouting motherfuckers out. I don't mind sharing shit. I don't, man, come on, find these rappers that say this shit. Nigga, I'm opening up the door. I'm taking the beatings. I'm being called everything for everybody else. Let me lead the way with this shit. You hear me?
There you go, man. Well, since you did it on a bigger platform, anybody you want to shout out before you lead Everybody Has a Voice?
Shout out.
Not today. I'm finna go watch the Pistons play.
Well,
I'm finna watch the Pistons win.
I like the Raw Report. That's one of my favorite podcasts right now. Shout out to Murder now.
Yeah, the real report.
The real report.
Real
All
report.
right.
Yeah.
Nigga just saying that because everybody say you look like 50. Fuck out of here.
Dawgface gonna introduce me to 50.
outta
Ain't that right, dog?
Yeah.
Thank you, dog.
Yeah. So listen, man. Thank y'all for coming out to Everybody Has a Voice. My name is Dawgface Calderon. I'm tapped in. I love y'all, the city of Detroit. I love Michigan. I love everybody who loves me. If you don't love me,
Hey.
and there's nothing you listen. I'm protected.
I wanna
Listen,
go to it with 'em.
over the last week or so, bro, there has something. I'm telling you, I don't got truth. I don't even where there's something there's a force that has come over me, right? With all I've been on the phone with the top people in entertainment, and they all said you next. They don't even know these niggas who trying to go against me. The niggas who trying to go against me can't even call these niggas and have a conversation. People know that I'm bankable. People know that my name sells
It's going.
shit. People knows that people watch me, they tune in to me. If the motherfuckers who interview me, if they chop it up right and do it right, you gonna see some, if you monetize, you gonna see something about this shit. I'm all over the motherfucking world. I'm all over the world. So I support everybody, whether you support me or not, I don't care. I swear to God to you, I don't even give a fuck about you niggas like that. If you in the YouTube space, the content creator space, if you really maintain your independence, don't allow yourself to be controlled, don't allow yourself to be dictated as a journalist, as a new era journalist, your job is not to fall in love with nobody. Your job is to sit back and report the facts as they present themselves based on how you see things, based on your own personal experience, knowledge, understanding, vantage point.
Right.
That's it.
Journalists.
You have it. That's it. Everybody has a voice. Dawgface.
Going back on the real report.
Let's speak.